Hello, sweetheart. Hello, honeys. Welcome to the life of a City No Lali. Where simple living meets a soulful charm. From sun-kissed mornings on the pergola to a fresh harvest from the garden. Whether you're here for farmhouse DIYs, delectable recipes, or how to grow your own fresh produce, stick around because you're about to be served, baby. Hello, kids. Hello, pumpkins. Welcome back to episode 4. I know I'm very late, very, very late, because this was supposed to be out on Sunday. And today is Thursday. Guys, is lifing. Kuyabalekwa. Like, we are Gijinywa. Do you guys remember when Gabinde was telling Umbiake what was his name? Mgijimi. Ati Gijima Mgijim. I am Mgijimi. I don't know who the hell Ngabinde is, but I am Mgijimi in my life. Or maybe Ngabinde is the weeds outside that are showing me flames. What a satanic concept, actually. What a satanic thing, because why is there something called weeds in life? Why kukho ukula ebomini? It's got me here. It has me here by the bongwana. I'm going through it. Like, ndiyamuruka, ndimurukiswa yinto engathethiyo that I just need to kill. But there's so much of it, it's strangling me. I've done everything. And the fact that I want to be doing organic is a problem on its own. The fact that I want my crops to be organic is a problem on its own. But that is not the point. You guys will see that in another vlog at some point during the course of this year. But that's not the point. Girl. Today's video, I will be covering finally putting in Emet upper a dining room, nase living room. The mess I created before that happened. Hey! So what happened is I removed the self-living cement that those guys put here that started cracking. And in my doing that, I found another problem. There was a slab here in the dining room that was imizika, while the rest of the floor is like this, so to the extent whereby I thought maybe at some point it was a wheelchair ramp because it was like this. And so when I was working on fixing the floor, I discovered that. So I had to dig that slab out, because I figured if the rest of the floor is level and then it's just that part, then something has got to be wrong with that specific part. And in my conquering and removing it, I found out by Landau, yona zange igangathwe kahle, zange kugalelwe umhlaba properly and then igangathwe kahle so that it can be level with the rest of the dining room. Pa in that specific spot, zange kugangathwe, umhlaba was very low. They just poured cement on top of umhlaba ongagangathwanga. So because umhlaba ugangathwanga phansi, it keeps on, as time goes by, people stepping on it, obviously it's leveling, it's grounding up, and it keeps on lowering and lowering. And if we were to pour cement and create a floor on top of it, izozika kind of defeats the whole purpose of a new floor. So I took it out. I remember, I think I did warn my partner about this. I'm a crappy communicator, it's bad. But I think this particular thing, I sent him a video. Yeah, you guys will see the video that I sent him on my WhatsApp. But this is what I'm thinking of doing, because imeko inje apha Glendale. So by the time he came home that evening, there was a huge gap on the floor and the dining room. And I think partly that is when he decided, actually, I'm washing my hands of this girl, because what in the world, since when are you a builder? You know, that happened. The following day, unfortunately, Usoso was coming in, and Usoso will be my accomplice in crumbs and fixing the things that I do. So the following day, Usoso and I saqalisa ukugangata. We poured umhlaba, galela amanzi, unqonqa. Unfortunately, there was also a thing, into yokugangata, intsimbi yokugangata apha endlini. So we didn't struggle. Sigalela umhlaba, sigalela amanzi, sigangathe. Galela umhlaba, ugangathe, ugalela amanzi, ugangathe. Up until we got to a point where, okay, we felt like it was level. with the rest of umhlaba. And then after that, we poured some screed and we did our things. And then later on that day is the first day we laid out itapeti because time was against me. Pumpkin was going to be coming back from the Eastern Cape with her aunties, and I needed her aunties to work as free labor. So I needed to try and be in a state whereby they could help me move into the house, move the rest of our furniture that was in the cottage into the house, and then sizama ukwenza le ndlu ekhaya. Basically, the free labor needed to work that week. My youngest sister was only here for a week, and then Uzetu was here for 2 weeks. So the first week was literally dedicated to cleaning around the yard and just moving into the house properly, laying out itapeti because I decided to go with the tapeti. I saw itapeti at Builders. I was like, this seems like a good temporary idea for our floor. Pitched it to my partner. He was like, weird, but okay. Went and bought itapeti, and Soso and I laid out the living room probably like 2 days before my sisters got here. I think on the Thursday, Babes Alfika on Saturday. And then the first thing we did when my sisters got here was to move in like the living room furniture. The TV stand, TV, couch, just to try and set up the living room. The dining room, maybe say empty, my sisters helped me with that because also we just needed the screen to dry off a bit. So my sisters helped me with that. Also my sisters, when they came, we got a skip, and then they cleaned out an area outside. I don't know what was happening with that area because we collect the garbage here. But there was a portion in the yard that just had filth. Old beds, amaplanga, plastics, how we got to a point whereby, but that's what they did. So my sisters helped me clear out that part. They started loading all the rubbish onto the skip. Whilst they were doing that, my big carpet, I decided to hand wash because I wanted to put it in. But that didn't last long because we have a dog that stays inside the house. So the carpet was dirty within like 2 weeks, and it had to be removed again after all my hard work. And then after my sisters, they actually really cleaned my yard. Guys, be nice to your younger siblings, va? Be nice so that they can give you free labor from time to time, because that feeling was amazing. It was absolutely amazing because I would have had to pay somebody for that. And now I got it for free. Can't tell me anything beats saving money or getting something for free. They cleaned up, yeah. And then, before they arrived, I also went to pick out some paint, buy some paint, and I painted my living room and dining room. The paint you see and the back wall, that is my work and Soso's work. We painted ourselves. Unfortunately, I don't know where my content went for painting because I am very sure I took content of me painting this place, but it seems to have disappeared. There's only content of Soso painting the dining room, just a portion of it. But yeah, that's that. So it's starting to come together. Our house, the floor that you're going to see is the floor that we're currently still using. We are not in a hurry to change it. We are not even bothered about it. It's not even something that we think about anymore. It says Obalaba. And see, right, I just need to fix a little bit that is giving me problems. It's got stones. The stones are showing, so I need to layer something underneath it so that it doesn't damage my mat that I love very much. I never thought I would ever use itapeti in my life. But you know what? When you have to make a plan, you have to make a plan. And a plan is what we made. So yeah, I'm so sorry guys for the late upload. But sana imeko iyamekoza outside is outsiding, and has got me on a chokehold. It almost has me feeling like I'm drowning, but I know I'm going to swim because who the hell am I not to swim? I am going to swim. I just need to figure out which stroke is going to work best for me right now in the nkinga that I'm in, but I am going to swim. Andizokoyiswa yinto engathethiyo sana engakwazi undinqinda indoyise. Come on now. Come on. No ways. So right now, I am going to love and leave you guys. I'll see you later. Enjoy. And I also have to go and yosana. Ingathi ndiyabhulwa. Indlela umzimba wami obuhlungu ngayo ingathi ndiyabhulwa. But this is the life we chose, and by God's grace, God answered the prayers, and we are going to have to stick it out and make it work. We are not going to complain, or we shall complain and kick and cry, but we will be moving forward and doing what we ought to do and what we need to do to survive. Anyways, peace out, kids. Love y'all. Bye, pumpkins.
These are the 4 colors I had picked as my options. I ended up going for, I think, color 3, African Safari, as the color I ended up going for. Asked my roommate, he was like, hey dude, whatever it is that you want to go with, you can go for because all these look the same. I went to Builders to get the paint. Yeah, they were mixing for me. They mixed 2 10-liter buckets for the African Safari, and then I also bought like a 5-liter bucket for Pumpkin's room. I think that's a lot, but it'll be left over in any case. This was the living room after the second coat of paint. Just checking my progress, and I was gloating on my haters, those being my sisters, because they were not in support of my color choices. So yeah, I like this color. I'm actually even considering painting the ceiling the same color right now, but we'll see.
Tombe.
Where's that?
You think I'm gonna place this Tombe on? Ndizakuthumela le video ndenza umana screenshot. Noma yini baza yami. As well, so that I can put in everything and have it look the same as this, and just level it out nicely, and it can be one, so that in future this does not bug us when we've got the cement floor.
This is the following day after I dug up my hole, and Usosa and I were leveling out Sikangata, that portion.
Chocolate for break sauce. Yeah, gangatheka kakuhle.
Uthi manje sokungilo.
Noma ngokushikele 1-2 layers silingane.
Wathi ndlele. Uzosibonisa ama-friends.
Wasinoqala indlu ku-A. Yo, you thought painting was it? No, sanele himself funeka uqale ku-foundation.
2025 kuzene.
Sibona imihlola. Hayi ke sanda yaqala into sangodaka boy nososo. Yeah. She was actually teaching me some of the things that we were doing here because I'd never really dealt with udaka. But her dad was a builder, so she kind of had an idea of what goes on. So she was leading, I was following. Nindibuze ke ba ngoku bendisichitha elentuza la slab benisithi nizokwenza njani. Yabona laa nto yokuthi uzoyibona phambili. Nanku ke ubona phambili indim nososo sisenza. We're mixing our screed. The nice thing is that it's a pre-mix, so you get everything that you need. We poured some water, mix. Galela amanzi. I think amanzi we were getting it from we're thinking ngebucket, besikhenge ngebucket. Sixubela phezu kwe it's a sail, it's a plastic sail, so that ingazuphumela apha ngaphansi. Well, that was the intention, ba ingaphumeli ngaphansi kula cement ngaphansi lo mqobo esimenzayo. Guys, cement, I'll never work with cement again in my life. And then we had to load la cement ebesiyikhupha kuqala and then ensure that everything is out, and then we're about to lay our newly done cement. Daga boy with new experience washa sagalela aige. guys, yo, I can't believe we actually did this. And Zana, we were just going on with our lives. I really can't believe I took down the floor and then I was like, I'll rebuild it again. Washa Oyabeka also, she's layering it down nicely to be leveled up. Into endakyabuka yona isamente after this day. My hands were itching for like a week. That's when I was like, the next time I'm using cement, I definitely have to wear gloves throughout. I can't say that they're burning me or whatever. I have to use them throughout. Yeah, I'm being madoda. Can you guys see how we're moving? New Daga boys alert. Soso and Vuyo on the job. When you guys want to go eat, I'm done. 12, 18, 12. I'm done. So you can go and dish up. Okay. Yeah, back. Oh. This step says. This step says. Eating time. Yeah, I was washing the carpets, and my little sisters were sitting by the lapa having lunch, and we were just catching up on life. And they were telling me how my problems are giving poverty because what is it? Ndolendo ndiyenzayo. And I was like, how is it that this is such regular manual labor for me? I was like, don't you guys do these types of things in December when you're home? Because we literally had to be painting walls, washing carpets, washing curtains, blankets, washing windows. Like lam sebenza December. And it was like, no, like this is ghetto. We don't do this anymore. By the time we get home, Osis has done everything. Like Otleke has spoiled these kids. I love it for them. But back in my day, life was so different when you go home for December holidays. Like, washing a carpet is nothing. We actually used to even wash the carpets in our bedrooms in Gogwetu because our parents were not going to get professional carpet cleaners to come and clean the house. And there was a time whereby the entire house was just carpets. So you can imagine. So what I'm doing here was literally nothing for me. But yeah, we spent quite some time just catching up, obviously some venting in between. It was good. It was wholesome. And I think after this, they went and cleaned the lapa when I was done with this mat.
Wow. Okay, last one. So that I can walk here and then we can start getting the stuff. Pardon? Yes. Alulo. Wednesday. Go to Konana. It's bath time. Pumpkin. Go to Konana. It's bath time. Let me see your bus. Hi? Oh, we have this. What's that on this?
Sorry, Nana. Where you going? Pumpkin? No. Please move back. Sorry. Shushu? Hot? Shushu? Hot? At least you can also say shushu. She's gone out to sleep. Pumpkin? Did you bite? Don't come close. Huskies. Sorry, Nana.
Zato and I were applying the glue so that itapeti can stick together. So we made an overlap on top of each other and then we had to glue it down. At first, I thought of putting a sellotape like people normally do back home. It was like, that is going to be disgusting. It's best to use super glue. So I went to get super glue and that was what we were applying here so that it sticks and people don't trip over it.
Alright. Now I thought you were asking because of the other 25 years of government. That corner. Yo, awukalela masana am. Sorry. No, thank you. It's mine. Then one more also, yeah, because I book it. Is that one? What's a stick? Can you pick it up with the stick? If you can pick it up with the stick, roll it and like take it to the.
I know.
Yo. Can you have it? Wait. So this is the problem now. Hey, Kenya usana ukuma ebafini go. No, it is stuck together, man. But it's not stuck together on the edge because if you do it in the car. But I mean, what part is it? Is me the other end. Oh, come back here, my Bob. I will come back here. Okay, sure. Iyo mayoni krujo wasimbele kwa jona sinda au. We need a dry cloth. It's dry cloth. See what the cloth is over there. Bye. See you after bath time. Mwah.
End results. After clearing off the living room, we moved on to the dining room the following day to lay it out. And this was us trying to work and people crying the Defelo Magazbabo at the same time. After laying down a tapete, we got on to other things like putting up the curtains and just trying to make the space a home. It was insane. We worked hard, Jim. Hello, pumpkins. Hello, sweethearts. We're ending this vlog, and yeah, my youngest sister Uzish left at the end of that week with my niece, and we also went to drop off pumpkin with her grandparents, and then we came back. It was Uzetu, myself, and my roomie. And then Uzetu and I just started doing something crazy, which I still haven't finished till this day because that's how hectic it's been. Also, in between, I'm getting English. I'm getting disrupted by what's going on outside. So yeah, I didn't show you guys the final product of our mat flooring situation, but I'm just gonna show you just now what it looks like. Alert. My house is currently in a state. It is dirty because Gyako, we've been focused on outside and I've barely been getting the time to clean it, and my help has also been not getting that time to clean up because we're both outside. So when she's been here, we've both been working outside. But yeah, she was supposed to come in tomorrow, but I don't think she's coming because tragedy struck. So she's taking the day off. Yeah. But brace yourselves. This is what our place looks like currently. I wanted to earth some. Ooh, son of my tongue. Why is it so tight? Why can't I speak? Blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to get some skirting to put on top of these just to make it look neat and seamless and whatnot. But my roommate was like, nah, dude, that's just useless. And also though, but the skirtings that I wanted to get, I was also going to use them when we do change our flooring to be what it'll eventually be. They were still going to work out. But I'll see as time goes by if that's going to work or if we end up agreeing. I don't know. We'll see. Because I just like to clean out the edges and just make everything blend in together. Yeah. Also still need to do some touch-ups on the painting. The paint job I never really finished completely. Also considering painting the ceilings to be the same color as well, because I'm not sure if I like this white situation going on the ceiling. I don't think it's my portion, but I think I'm gonna try it in one room and see how it does, because then if it doesn't work out I can still change back to white. But I'll try one room and see if it actually blends in or does what I think I have in my head. So yeah, let me just show you guys the flooring, and then after that it's ciao. I think I'll release videos on Friday every week because during the week my weeks are just mad. I don't get the time to edit. So I think Friday will be my drop day. But have a gorgeous weekend, everybody. See you on the next one. Oh, the Kenny G competition is live and happening. The winner will be announced on my Instagram page on Sunday at 1 p.m. Guys, the concert is in Durban, so it would be really lovely if whoever gets the tickets is a person that's already based in Durban. And it's on the 1st of October, so that's next week, I think Wednesday. So yeah, all the best to everybody. Don't forget, in order to still qualify for the competition, you gotta be I can't speak. The English bundles finished. What was I even saying? Yeah, in order to qualify, you have to be subscribed, because I am going, if I pick you and I come to YouTube and you're not subscribed, I'm sorry, I have to go to the next person that actually followed the rules of the competition. Anyway, all the best. Mwah. Bye.